G'day and welcome back to RC Model Reviews. While I'm waiting for some fixed wing models to arrive for review, take a look at this. Woohoo! What is it? It's a bunch of goodies from Quadrysteria. Ron at Quadrysteria has sent me a QR200. This is his new sort of mini quad. Not quite mini. I mean, mini is 150 to 180, and I guess mini quad is like 200 up to 280 these days. So there you go. It's a 200 sized mini quad. What have we got? We've got a video transmitter. This is it's got a cable built into it. I'll show you that in a second. But well, I'll show you now. Why not? If I can get the bag open, because it's one of these bloody hard to open bags. I should get my scissors. Oh, here we go. Get it out. Excuse me while I'm doing all of this off shot, because it's not easy to do while I've got the camera going. I'll show you. Move the rubbish out of the way. Here we go. Look at that. I'll just zoom in a bit for you. Here it is. It's a 200 milliwatt 5.8 gigahertz video transmitter with a right angle SMA. Is it SMA? I guess you can get them in both. What's he sent me? He sent me an SMA connector because, go back here, doesn't have the pin in it. So it's SMA. The pin is in the other side. It's 200 milliwatts, 32 channels. It's got a 5-volt output for your camera, if you're running a 5-volt camera. And it's got switches for changing the channels. Now, to be honest, I actually like the push button better. Push button in the LEDs, it's so much easier to tell what channel you're on than having to look it up, because quite often when you look at these little, the instructions for these things, can I find one here? Hold on, I've got video transmitters everywhere, and damn, I don't have one I can use, but they have the little diagrams of the switches, and you can't always tell which is up and which is down on the switches. They just have like a box with a black line through it. So this is a little bit hard to set up, but I guess if you're just sticking to one channel, that's not going to be an issue anyway. So there you go. We'll be trying this video transmitter out, see how it works. Also in the box were 4 of these ESCs. They're the ZTW Spider one shot, 125. How many amps are they? Does it have it written on it? Yes, it does. 18 amps, and I've taken one out of the box, so we'll have a quick look at that. As you can see, it's a bit like the DYS20. It's quite small. It doesn't have a beck in it. You can tell because there's only 2 wires go to the servo lead, so it's opto, which means it just doesn't have a beck. And these have got reasonable reputation as far as I understand it, so we'll try those out as well. I don't know if it's running Simon K or BL Heli, but we'll run it with whatever it's got in it. Probably BL Heli. It says one shot 125. I don't know. I'll have to read the instructions, but there you go. It looks like quite a cute little ESC. And they must be quality, because look, it comes with its own certificate with a quality assurance sticker and a date. So yep, you don't get that in your Ella Budgeto ESCs, do you? What is it called? It's a certificate of warranty. So I dare say if this blows up, they will send a man out to repair your mini quad and install a new ESC. Yeah, right. And Ron's thrown in some 4x4.5 bullnose props with the Quadrysteria label on them, so they must be pretty good. I'll try those out. They look similar to the DAL 4x5 4x5. Oh, those 4-inch props. So you will check those out as well. See, see how strong they are. I'll give them a real test. You know what I'm like. And in this bag, we've got a battery strap. I love it when people give you battery straps, because you can never have too many battery straps. This double-sided with some Velcro there. There's some 3M or some similar double-sided sticky. And there's an XT60, a black one. So I think black is much faster than yellow. So if you're looking to go faster with your mini quad, black XT60 is absolutely essential. And then we have the base plate. You can see I've already started. Look, I couldn't stop myself. I had to get started on this thing. It's really, really exciting building these little mini quads. I love it. So we've got 3mm thick carbon plate. It looks like it's 100% carbon, but I will test it, because as I have learned over many, many years, never assume a damn thing, because you will always get caught out if you don't test. So I have my meter here. Let's check it out. Let's see if it is real carbon. You can hear the noise. It's real carbon. So thumbs up for that. None of this cheap carbon glass crap that some of these Chinese manufacturers are throwing out. That's brilliant. Now, obviously, these little posts and screws, they came in the kit, as did a whole lot of other stuff. Legs. What else have we got? Camera plate, if you want to use a camera plate. Now, the good thing, one of the things I like about this design is that the camera plate can be angled. We've got instructions. Did you see that? Whoa, this is a novelty for some of these things. Although the DL180 had instructions, shows you how to put it all together. But there are some side plates here somewhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. You haven't taken them out of the bag, but they have little grooves in them, so you can adjust the angle of your flight camera by moving this plate to different inclinations. Yeah, what a great idea. We must have angleable flight cameras. That's why I like the little DL180, because you can adjust the camera, your FPV camera, without any problems. But the DL180 doesn't have a way to angle your Mobius or your RunCam or your GoPro. This one, I think it does. I have to look at the instructions, because I haven't got that far ahead yet. Yes, it has a, pretty sure it has a GoPro. Yes, it does. Here's the picture. probably can see it. Haven't got this far, but you can have a platform up here that is angled also. So thumbs up to Ron for thinking of the things that other manufacturers don't think of. I mean, I have to say, a little bit of admission, I do like the Quadrysteria stuff because it's different. It's not just the same as everybody else. There's so many samey ZMR 250 blackout clone knockoffs that it gets a bit boring. But with this stuff, the thought that Ron's putting into this stuff, like his mini Mamba with the rotatable arms and everything, that was, you know, cool, and it flew really well. But he's done it again. He's created something with side panels, and he's put thought into the way the whole thing goes together. So we've got the frame bits here. I'm not going to go through all those. Here we go, look, lots of them. And I can throw them around without fear of breaking them because they're made of tough stuff, which is good. Only thing that I am a little bit unsure of is he's using aluminum fasteners here. These bolts, aluminum. And I've broken steel bolts on some mini quads. So how will these hold up? Will they hold up enough to do the job? I don't know. We will find out when I test it, of course, because I will undoubtedly be crashing a lot. Now, I intend to put a D4R2 receiver in here, but I took it out and lost it. I'll find another one. And I'm also, oh, here it is. Look, it was on the bench. Ta-da. Now, this isn't the regular D4R2. This is the S-Bus one, because I'm going to put an inverter on here, and I'm going to use that to drive the Naze board using S-Bus. Now, before everybody starts typing away on their keyboards, yes, I know you can modify these so that it doesn't need an inverter, but I'm going to use an inverter for two reasons. Number one, it means that the S-Bus on here remains the same as it was before. I don't have to worry about using S-Bus servos if I later put this in something else, because the S-Bus will be unchanged, the output. And also because I want to show you how to make an inverter. Do a bit of theory, a bit of practice, so you know what an inverter does, how it works, how transistors work. It'll be an interesting little video on its own. And as I say, we've got the instructions, and it's nice. I mean, you know, the DL180 came with just a diagram. With this one, let me pull out a bit so you can actually see the scale of these instructions. We've got a whole, some bigger than A4 sheet with all the drawings on there, pretty drawings. And on the back, oops, just lost it. We've got actually writing to tell you step by step what to do. That's brilliant. And I think Ron's put a construction video online as well, which is another great thing. And of course, I've left the best till last. Stickers! I got some stickers. Look, Quadrysteria. I like stickers, even if I never use them. I just like stickers. You know, some of them are really good. If you peel it back off, you sniff them. They smell really sweet. I don't know. I haven't tried these ones, but anyway. So you can put those on your car, on your quad, on your wife, on your house, anywhere you like, and see how they go. Do a bit of free promotion for Quadrysteria, I suppose. Better put those away. Right, so next step, of course, is to build the damn thing, which I will do. And we'll see how it goes. Now, the only thing that concerns me a little bit about this quad is that it has a lot of side area. You can see from the instructions. It has a lot of side area here. So that kind of acts like a weather vane, like a rudder. And I've seen other quads with high sides, and some of them don't handle that well. A good example was the QAV250. There was a bit of a fashion at one stage to put some skirts on it, side skirts, to sort of wall in the central section of the quad. And some people found it just handled like crap when they did that. And there's good reasons for that, aerodynamic reasons for that. I've also seen BMSWeb just did an unboxing of another quad frame, a 280. I forget what it was. It was from Taro, a Taro 280 quad frame. And it also has enormous vertical surfaces, which I think will upset the handling. In fact, somebody already posted a comment on that video saying that they had handling problems with theirs. I'll put a link to that video in my description. And I know that Quadrysteria have already issued some extra bits and pieces of notes on how to set up your Naze flight controller. And by reversing the direction of the motors, he's overcome the otherwise awkward handling that sometimes these vertical frames can produce. So I'm really going to be keen to see how that works out. Although I've seen people flying it without changing the Naze, and it still seems to fly pretty well. Anyway, that's enough for a start. Oh, it was not quite an unboxing. It was an enveloping. But you can see the bits that are there, and watch for part 2, because that'll be the build. I'll throw it together, and then we'll take it out and give it a jolly good thrashing, as I do with all my mini quads. Questions, comments, all that sort of stuff, usual plays, blah, blah, blah. Time for me to clear the bench. No, I won't. I'll actually get on with building this damn thing. Thanks for watching. See you soon.